We got a big boozy beer in the backyard. Backyard boozy beers, BBB. Sound good?
Brotherly backyard boozy beers.
Brotherly backyard boozy beers.
BBBB.
BBBB. Let's do this. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Mate Brewski, for the Brewski review. Today, me and Andrei are in our backyard. And we are drinking a big boozy beer from Fuller's Brewing Company out in the UK.
Delicious.
Brewed beside the Thames, so River Thames. Makes sense.
Delicious.
This is their bottle conditioned Imperial Stout limited edition.
Yep.
Thank you for Uncle Vivi for giving us this beer.
Yep.
This is coming in at 10.7% alcohol by volume. No listed IBUs, but I will check Untapped on my phone and see what we can find out. But 10.7%.
So, as you can see, it's a dark bottle, which means the beer is obviously of high quality. There's some labeling on the thing, and it says from the Griffin Brewery. Very interesting. I don't know where that is.
Nice.
Is that somewhere in Canada?
No. This is from the UK, I'm pretty sure.
Imported brew.
Imported brews.
Let's open it.
Cool. Oh, that falls. Is this going to overflow? Nope, we're good. I'll pour you up first.
Thank you.
No problem. I think it's a 500 ml bottle as well. So nice amount of beer. Ooh, look at that.
Nice head on there. It's like a
Pour some more in a few.
deep black. You can't see through it. Even if I hold it up to the light, which there isn't much of since it's twilight, but...
I'll pour you a bit more.
Yes.
Just finish off the bottle.
Thanks, bro.
No problem.
It's got a bit of red color.
You got enough?
Give me more. Just kidding. Yeah. No.
Top, yeah.
Yes.
There you go. Beautiful. Bottle's done. Easily splittable. Is it a 500 ml bottle?
Looks like it.
Yep, 500 ml. Yeah, nice size of beer. Just because it is 10.7, doing that to yourself is gonna be, you're gonna feel it for sure. But looking at it, super black beer, nice, deep tan head. You got a lot of head on yours. Mine dissipated quite quickly.
Mine too. It's actually already going.
But yeah, black as night. Holy shit.
Is it blacker than most?
It's pretty dark.
For like a black beer?
Yeah, it's quite dark.
It's darker than most dark beers.
It's not getting too much light through it.
Like for a stout.
On the smell,
It's chocolatey,
yeah, chocolatey, molassesy,
nitrogen-y.
little oaky as well. Is this thing barrel aged? No, bottle conditioned though.
What does that mean?
It means it still ferments in the bottle a bit. Yeah, but it's an Imperial Stout, so it's gonna be boozy.
Dude, it smells like those, it smells like warts
Warts?
from the beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, just pure warts.
Yeah, it smells very warty. It smells pretty good though. Want a sip?
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Let's
Cheers.
keep on drinking. Very
Whoa.
dark fruity, right?
What's that aftertaste? Is that the fruit?
I don't know. It does taste like dark fruits, like plums or something.
Cherry?
Cherry,
Or
yeah.
dried apricot?
I don't know. I think you're on the right track of like
Or
cherry and
licorice.
like dark fruits. Wow, that is weird. Yeah, little bit of licorice, right?
But it's also sweet. It's not bitter at all. That's weird. It's like sugar candy, but dark. I like that. Most of the time you get this, it's pretty, like, it's either bitter or has like a disgusting taste, but this is sweet. And
It is sweet.
That makes up for how strong it is.
Yeah, it is nice and boozy. You do get the booze, but yeah, it is very sweet.
Wow.
Almost like candied dark fruit sweetness in the end.
Yeah, the way it
But you
sits
get a
on
nice
the back
bit
of
of-
your tongue, it's sweet.
But you get a very nice like semi-sweet to dark chocolate
Yeah.
flavors.
This is a fine brew.
For some reason, I don't know why, but roasted coconut comes to mind in this. I don't know why.
Have you ever had a roasted coconut before?
No.
So how do you know?
Not roasted, like toasted coconut shavings.
Oh.
That's sort of kind of what I'm getting.
I've never had those coconut shavings before.
Yeah, you have. Remember, Mom makes the little Easter egg things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that has shaved coconut. I don't think it's toasted, but
There you go.
yeah, coconut. I don't know. That's something that popped up in my brain.
A little bit. Maybe it's because of the sweetness. That's why you're getting that. It's too sweet for what I'd expect, which is good. I like it.
It is very sweet.
Yeah. That's great.
But for a stout, though, it seems almost a touch, I guess, airy and mouthfeel-wise near the end. It like lightens up quite a bit. Usually stouts are a lot thicker throughout the whole sip. This seems to have like an air pocket, in my opinion, which is fine. I mean, it definitely helps it not be such a meal that you're drinking.
Oh yeah, it's not heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they don't put any lactose in it.
Yeah, no, there's definitely no lactose in here,
I
but
don't know.
yeah, it's not as heavy of like a stout, of like an Russian Imperial stout. Very interesting though. Griffin's Brewery, Fuller's, Chiswick, bottle conditioned Imperial Stout, 10.7%. Brewed beside the Thames since 1845. Specially handcrafted from traditional recipes.
Damn.
On the back, extra strong beer, limited edition Imperial Stout. Brewed in the traditional style that became a favorite of the Russian royal court, this Imperial Stout has been specially created as a limited edition. In a unique addition to the historic... We have dogs back there from another neighbor. In a unique addition to the historic recipe, the floral character of the Centennial hops is enhanced by the inclusion of rosebuds, lending a hint of Turkish delight flavor. That could be the sweetness that we're getting.
Rosebuds?
The addition of rosebuds with the Centennial hops give it a Turkish delight flavor, a hint
Oh, okay.
to the beer.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. The Imperial Stout has a rich, dark appearance with strong chocolate and deep cherry notes. You brought up cherry.
Hey.
Which lead to a lighter, bitter finish. Lighter, yeah, we're good on that. This beer is bottle conditioned and will therefore form a natural sediment, so pour carefully and enjoy this uniquely crafted beer from Fuller's. What was that?
It's just a bug of some sort.
Contains malted barley and oats. Anybody who can't have that, don't have the beer. Product of England, brewed and bottled by Fuller Smith and Turner PLC, Chiswick Lane, South London. Website www.fullers.co.uk. There is supposedly a best before date. It just says best before, and then in French it says the same thing at 2027. So this can be aged for a good number of years.
Yeah,
What's that, 8 years?
So strong.
Holy shit. 2027, I'll be 32. That's weird.
You'll be 32?
I'd be 32 in 2027.
Oh.
You'd be 31. Be old men.
I'm not so sure about 31.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, if you say so.
Let's see if we can find the beer on Untapped. Just gonna load.
Indulge.
Oh, it is very sweet though.
I like it.
Not a big fan of the sweetness of it.
Really? I enjoy it because it's like the other ones are just too aggressively bitter.
Yeah.
It still has that aftertaste on your tongue that sticks to your tongue though.
Yeah.
I guess that's what all stouts or heavier beers do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good.
See on beers.
The Russians liked it. That's what it says on the bottle, right?
Yeah, I forget who it was from Russia, but one of them really liked the stronger, Imperial stouts.
Yeah.
So
they liked getting drowned.
Yeah, so then Europe or the UK would make them and ship them over. And that's why they're now called Russian Imperial stouts.
Nice, but they're not really made in Russia.
No.
They're British beers.
Mm-hmm. Made for Russia.
For Russians.
Which is very interesting.
Yeah.
Because we like our booze, I guess.
But only the Britons know how to... The Britannians.
Mm-hmm. But it's funny when you look at American Imperial Stouts, they never call them Russian Imperial Stouts. They're always American Imperial Stouts, or just Imperial Stouts.
Is there actually a difference in the quality?
Well, I mean, it's
Yeah,
just a different style or whatever, but I mean, it's not, what was I going to say? They don't like to use Russian, apparently, because you know the whole communism thing.
This is almost like a black.
Pardon?
This is almost like a glass of wine.
Mm-hmm. Essentially. No IBUs on Untapped. Untapped is showing a 2015 and a 2019 version.
It's not even bitter, so I don't think there'd be any bitter.
I think there's a good 70 IBUs on this.
70?
Yeah, 100%. Somewhere around there.
Like, it's okay.
I don't know which rendition
the
this
sweetness
is.
is so much more there that you don't really notice the bitterness. It just comes off as strong.
It is smooth though. It is very smooth.
It's smooth to drink. You don't even feel the alcohol burn at all, do you?
No, like you taste it, but it's not like a
I don't even taste
traditional like burning sensation.
All I taste is the licorice like taste. I don't taste any like alcohol. Maybe it's because I'm like used to it, or it's either that or it's just so strong, the licorice. That,
I think that's that Turkish delight they're talking about with that little hint, because that Turkish delight's a weird sort of, what's that, like a gelatin sort of thicker candy thing.
I've never had a Turkish delight before, have I?
I don't know.
I don't even know what it is. I don't even.
It's like it's a British sort of candy thing, but it's not sweet. It's sort of like piney, sort of like this kind of ish. I don't know. I'm not too sure, but I learned about it in what was that book? Chronicles of Narnia.
Oh, really?
Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe. One of the kids, that was like his favorite treat. So then when we were reading it in grade 5, our teacher brought in Turkish delight, and I'm like, this is gross. This is nasty.
You didn't like it?
I don't know what kind of kid likes Turkish delight, but hey, people do. And there goes the phone. I think it's usually covered in like icing sugar or something as well. You can get it dipped in chocolate.
Yeah. It's like a dark chocolate.
The beer?
Yeah.
Untapped rating is 3.98 on the 2019 version of the beer. I would assume this is 2019 version, not the 2015. There have only been 13 check-ins on this, so very few people have had a chance to do a check-in on that. And even on the 2015 version, there's only 24 check-ins, and I got a 3.99 out of 5.
But then again, like, what percentage of people actually check in the beer, like, and rate it, right? Like, 0.01%.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, some beers have, like, thousands, some hundreds of thousands of check-ins.
Oh, really?
Yeah, depending on the beer. And then some have very little, but I'm surprised.
This is definitely a niche product, as it is in a limited edition. It's pretty,
and something a little special here.
strange. Yeah, it's pretty niche.
But it is a, well, I was just going to say it's a bit more of a slow sipper, but Andrei
It's thick.
seems to have finished it quite quickly.
Yes. It goes down, like, there's this viscosity to it.
Damn, that is
It's
good.
like syrup.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't look it, but I don't know why, it does.
It's syrupy. It's good, though.
Want a bit more from here? Let's pour it in your glass.
You don't like it that much, eh?
Well, I'm going to be here for a while. I don't want to have a ton.
Alright, dude.
There you go.
Thanks.
Because it is a bit much more bitter drink.
Oh, yeah. I'm already feeling the effects, and it's really kicking in. It's like a truck. You drink it so fast because it's like, I don't even taste the booze. Like, if you're a dark chocolate drinker, I mean dark chocolate eater, like me, or if you like bitter foods, like, eats lots of, like, leafy green stuff.
Arugula.
If you're an athlete, obviously you have to be eating healthy, so, like you'll eat a lot of bitter foods, so this will, like, hit you in the right spot, because it is bitter, but you don't really taste it. It's not, like, boozy. It's nice and sweet, like a sugary snack.
Yeah, it's a
So
good balance of
It is
of
very
flavors.
well balanced beer. I can't complain about it. I mean, this is what you expect with a dark beer. This is the taste that like I expect dark beers to be held against from now on, because like it has such a unique flavor profile that like it really makes this a standalone product. And it's like not everyone's cup of tea, but because of the rose petals and cherry undertones. But I'm pretty sure it could be appreciated by many dark beer fans. So, dark chocolate fans.
Dark chocolate fans.
Dark chocolate fans too.
Yeah, that as well.
Yeah. Because I'm so drunk already.
The sweetness in here isn't my kind of sweetness. It's clashing with my taste buds a little bit. But it is definitely on the sweeter side of Imperial Stouts for me.
That's the thing, like, it doesn't match your taste buds, but at least it's balanced in the sense that you can still enjoy it to some degree, and possibly if you had it like every day, you get an acquired taste.
Yeah. Like I can appreciate both sides of the flavors and the balance that they bring together in like harmony. But yeah, no, I'm not saying it's a bad beer. I'm just saying it's not my favorite flavor.
Like you don't like the first Moody Blues album, but you can appreciate the first Moody Blues album.
Yeah. That's also like a big thing to know. Just because you don't like something, if you can appreciate it, you're already 2 steps ahead. You know, because I think that takes a lot of time.
Well, that means they did their job as a beer manufacturer.
Yeah.
Quite a good thing.
Being able to appreciate something you're not even a big fan of.
Yeah. This is a niche market.
Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Good Lord.
Mosquitoes.
They're coming. Cons of doing videos outside. Me and Jordan shot a video the other day.
Outside?
Oh my god, it was absolutely brutal. You know where like the little thing where you and Andrew chill under?
Oh, the boat?
Yeah, the little like house area by Too Good.
Under or over?
No, we went just on the other side of the parking lot, like behind it. Like we got eaten alive by mosquitoes.
Well, yeah, like mosquitoes come out at night, bro.
I know, but then we went over to the like deck area.
The deck, and they're still there.
No mosquitoes.
Well, yeah, they don't really do
like
well
minimal.
in the water. And like, cause it's elevated, and those puny things, they're so weak. I don't think they can fly up very high. They can just kind of like hover a bit, and like the wind pretty much pushes them around wherever they go.
Yeah.
So they can't really make it. Like they can't navigate around the building.
Yeah,
it's a pretty good spot.
So I moved there. That's a nice place for a beer review.
Yeah.
For just videos or pictures or what have you, just chilling, enjoying it.
It is a good spot. This is also a good spot, perhaps.
It is a nice spot. Maybe we need like a light to come shine on, but we got okay natural lighting.
Yeah, they could still see my face.
Yeah, you finish it again?
I finished it.
I finished it again. I guess we'll just cheers on your final sip, your little bit. Okay, you don't need to go hard. These are thin glasses.
You're wincing and cringing and contorting.
I know, I don't like it. I like it. I don't like the sweetness of it. I just don't like the sweetness of it. But it's a good beer. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's good beer. Yeah. It's smooth.
It's smooth. It's big, bold flavor. Not like you get the alcohol, but you don't get the nasty, I guess, like the burn of it, or like an off outfit, like an outlying flavor. It blends really well with the big chocolate and the rosebuds and everything that give it that sort of Turkish delight, cherry, dark fruit, candied sugar sort of flavor that I'm getting. Everything balances really well. And flows really well. It's a solid beer. Solid.
How's your drunk going?
My drunk is fine. I'm pretty good right now. I can't say I feel any different than when I started.
Yeah.
I say I gotta give it a solid 9 out of 10. Even though I'm not a big fan of the sweetness of it, still solid 9 out of 10 for me.
I like everything about it, even the packaging and the information that it has on it. So
yeah, it's got good information.
Even has the head brewer's autograph on the back. I don't know.
Yeah, so you know it's legit.
I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. just because it's such a fancy schmancy beer.
Good stuff, and that's presentation included. 10 for both categories.
Yeah, the purple's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the purple. It's
Yeah.
nice, fitting.
It's a timeless look.
Yeah, I give presentation a solid. It's got best before.
What do you want it to do other than that? Want to, like,
I want it to give
sing
me
your name?
yeah, I
Happy
want it to
birthday
sing.
card?
Yeah, I want it to light up. I want to light up beer can.
Well,
That's
that would
my
be pretty
signature.
cool, but then we'd have to like make a new category.
Yeah, I'm gonna give presentation a solid, solid 8.5 out of 10 for me. It's missing a little bit of information, like a detailed list of ingredients,
Oh, true.
and IBUs. But hey, you know,
I'm
that's
just looking
cool.
at the aesthetic.
The aesthetics are very on point. Very, very nice.
Sorry.
It's alright. But yeah, that's the big beer in the Brothers Boozy Beer Backyard Review. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, or beers you want me to review in the future, leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Maple Rooski, would greatly appreciate it as well. Andre, what's happening? Why are you looking at me like, oh, there's a mosquito biting me? What's a moth? Fuck off. What are you doing?
I'm just waiting for you to do your leave a like and subscribe thing that no one really listens to.
Some
'cause
people do.
Nobody likes and subscribes anything.
Okay, fine. Well, thanks
Well,
for
I don't, but
thanks for joining the review and the
Thank
vote of
you.
confidence.
Yes.
And how do I usually end this thing? And with all that said, guys,
Enjoy.
yeah, how the fuck do I end these things?
Crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.
Yeah, and with all that said, that's gonna do it for me, Maple Rooski, and like we always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers. Cheers. Light. There we go.